You're in my world now. Welcome. And today, we're going to take care of that zombie spawner. Give ourselves a nice feather farm. So, let's see. We go down here is the best way currently to get to it. Okay, now that I've got plenty of pickaxes made, because I'm going to have to dig out a bit of an area. So this is going to be the way to get there. And, well, I'm just going to have to bust through the wall for now until I can actually make a proper way down here. Although, there we go. There's nothing that way, but whatever. This is only going to be temporary. Now, one of the first things I'm going to need to do is figure out the activation point. So it activates here. I'm kind of over this block, so it's not active. Okay, so this is the extreme point that it activates. That's good. It's definitely important information. So the first thing is basically I've got to clear some stuff out of the way and basically figure out what kind of spawning area I want and what kind of kill trap I want. Which kind of means figuring out, do I just want to drown them again? Or what exactly do I want to do to these buggers? Because the thing is, this is a spawn area, pretty much spawn chunks, zombie spawner. Very difficult to find one of these, I would imagine, because, I mean, I found this one and I found the spider one. That's it so far. So, I think I want to leave this so that I can set it up in the future to spawn zombies that I can purify. And so I'm going to pre-plan the ethos method of these little dark chambers, and we'll let them spawn in there in the future. In the present, we're just going to make it a drop, funnel them off somewhere, kill them, where I can collect the feathers. So, keeping that in mind, I need to dig this area out. And for maximum efficiency, basically we have the spawner here, and they can spawn at this level, one above and one below. So if they can spawn here, I need the ceiling to be no lower than here. And we're going to preemptively keep that from falling. So this will be the ceiling, period. Nope. There we go. So we just need to fill out the ceiling, sort of. Yeah. It's wanting so bad to bring in a zombie. Okay, so the ceiling is basically filled in for the moment. Now, I'm going to also pre-calculate for 1.8 when you can go up to 9 by 9, so 4 blocks in every direction from the spawner. That's how far out we're going to go digging this place out. Additionally, I'm going to use the dirt trick. Boom, boom. Like that. And basically that will keep it lit up all the way across. The tricky part is going to be here and here. Basically, I'm going to need to put the torches like that. And basically across this way. do that. And I just need to run this all the way to the outer edge walls that we're going to do. And I'm thinking, because one day we're going to change the layout for this, that I'm going to just go ahead and make the entirety of the outer walls cobblestone, but only as far down as the lowest spawning point, the floor, basically. So I need to get a lot of digging done, and what better way to do digging than in a time lapse? Okay, I kind of freaked out there. That is exactly what I'm always worried about happening when I'm doing this. See, he spawned right where I cleared a block. Oh, mini heart attack. It's like, oh crap. But no, yeah, we're good. The light just didn't get a chance to update in that block, so he spawned and was right on top of me. Okay. I have to be prepared for that. Better prepared for that, I mean. I thought I was prepared. Guess not. Okay, back to digging. I am seriously not being prepared for these spawns like this. They are freaking me out. The light level clearly is more than enough. It's just that it's spawning right there. I freak out as soon as it spawns because it's not supposed to. Grief. Okay, this is about the furthest. I'm actually going to dig out the ceiling a little bit more around the edges to turn it into cobblestone all the way around where you can see inside the room. But yeah, this is what I'm digging out as far as the walls go. The rest will be one block further in. The zombies won't be able to spawn because, well, only because their spawn height is this floor up to there. So there should be no more zombie spawns on me like that. That was ridiculous. And now we're basically going to get the rest of this dug out right quick. Actually, I'm going to build up the wall first because I figure that will help a little bit. We're going to also take out this and replace it just for, looks. May as well do it all the way around here to that point. And just for the looks of it, literally. This actually seems like an appropriate place to do a laddering section. So, yep. We're going to basically ladder this down and up so that we have our way in and out while we're working on this place. But we're down to the size we're going for. Now we just have to dig out more floor. And I think another time lapse is in order. Okay, so we've got it dug out now. We've got the zombies not spawning up there, thankfully. And the reason I dug it out so deep, if you were wondering if you ever want to make a mob spawner yourself, or a dungeon trap I should say, spawner spawns within these 3 blocks there. So we need an air block for the head, the 3 for where they spawn, and then on the way down, the spawner will detect them in a radius of 2. Mobs like to jump. That's 3. So that's kind of a buffer zone. That we want 2 more for where the mobs hit the water. So when they jump, boom, they're only jumping up into that block. Not interfering with the spawner. Maximizes efficiency. So from the spawner, go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Minimum. Now the question is, what kind of trap do we want? Where do we want to funnel them? By the way, from the spawner, go 8 blocks and mobs still spawn, 9 and they don't. So wherever we send them, we have to send them before we bring them back up, which I'm going to do because it'll just be easier. I'm thinking something like right in here because that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So anywhere from this point on. And remember, we can activate the spawner up to this far out. So we don't have to go this far out, but we have to go at least this far out. And I'm thinking, and this is where they come up, by the way. I'm thinking we'll put them here, sort of. because we want to bring them up, and I'm thinking we want to bring them up and drown them, and then have the loot flow out, because there are no baby zombies to worry about. So that's currently what I'm thinking. As we got that little bit of an extra buffer zone there. Right now this is the best spot I can think of. But we actually have to figure out how we're going to do this. And I actually have a decent idea for that. Oh, I need more buckets. I'm actually just going to run grab some of the buckets I know that I've got for the boat launcher system right quick. See you in a second. Okay, got the emergency water supply there. I'm probably going to leave that be. And we actually have ourselves a nice naturally formed infinite water spring source. Boom. Just like that. Now then, it's going to get dark in here again, and that is to be expected. Okay, so one source in that corner. Pop out that torch. It just reaches. Okay, so that actually creates the diagonal line. So, I know that the water will reach to this diagonal here. Where, let's see if I break out these blocks. Yep. Okay, so, well, we'll just open all this up a little bit. So at this point, the water will just create a lip. Not really do anything. And obviously, it's going to actually go one block further, but I'm trying to keep it somewhat lit up down here for the YouTubes. And we'll throw a few torches there so we can bust out this, and that. But the water still doesn't go over the edge yet, which is why we're going to go one more block. Boom. Now the water, when we put in the corners, is going to flow, go over the edge, and keep flowing. Just a little bit of light there. Okay. Now then, that is source 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, drop, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dirt ceiling. I'll have to fix that. Okay, so if we do this, it will flow to that point and end. But we're not quite far enough yet. And actually, I need some signs. Okay. So at this point, 1, 2 source blocks. That'll get us to there. That's not quite going to be good enough. We need to carry the zombies further. And I think if we carry them 1, 2, 3, 4 to this point, we're safe to go up. And we won't have the issue of... Okay. There we go. That was going to bug me. We go to this point, we won't have the issue of it interfering with the mobs trying to spawn still. And we can send them up. But the stream won't reach this far. So, we're going to have to make it. And let's see. One there. One there. And we can have a source block here that flows this way to push them up. The tricky part is knowing full well that I can't have the source block. Let's see, because okay, we'll have to have that as a sign as well, because that source block can flow to here. That's fine. It just needs to get them to this spot somehow, and then they'll just bob, and they'll hit the source here, and they'll float up. And that's what we've got to do, is dig up, sort of, to figure out where exactly they're gonna go. I'm just gonna do that as a double precaution. Alright, so we got up a little bit, but I didn't go up high enough. I need to go up. How high do I need to take this? Because, let's see, I want them to kind of drop here. Boom. So if they drop here, they just need to drop a couple blocks so they can't get back up. And we dig this over a couple. There we go. And one more, I think. What is our maximum point? Alright, 3, and then we go down. 1, 2, 3, and we go down. Boom. We've opened it up. Let's see. So we're going to bring them up, and we want them to swim up. So that. And we're going to do the sign trick again. Except we're going to stop the water there. And then we're going to, because I'm doing a drowning trap. Yeah, we'll put that there. So I think if I put the water source there, it'll flow out. They'll want to swim up, though, is the problem. And that's something that I cannot have. I'm going to try and figure some of this off right quick. Okay, I think that's basically what's going to have to happen. It just seems like it's the only thing feasible. I'll have to AFK next to a door, but it's got to be in a way that works where they can't get me through the door. Now I need to get rid of this ladder, and they'll just drown here. Hopefully they should just stay pushed down, is my best guess, but the other option is that they'll try to swim and swim backwards, in which case I might have to refine this a little bit. Because I just want them to drown. I don't need anything too extravagant, because I don't need to punch them to get good loot. They only got one thing. I need them to drown, so that I can get their loot easily, AFKable. But the other thing is the ladders. Well, sort of. That there, that back there. Okay, there we go. Basically this column, fill it in, but now I need to take care of the what you call it? Yeah, I need to basically make it so the zombies will spawn now. Because I'm pretty sure we've done everything we can do, and this is just what's going to end up working. So let's go ahead and get this thing turned on. Oh, yes. We need a couple of these. Boom, boom. Okay, and that, close it off. And we've got the zombies. They should be coming through, and we'll see if it works. I'm going to hate it if it doesn't. While I wait for the... Oh, there they are. And now they're just going to drown there. Kind of paranoid about accidentally hitting that door open. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to build out the wall here. So we're cutting it in just a little tiny bit. But I think it'll be nice to actually have a solid wall. Except also... Yeah, we'll do that. So for now, those guys are loud. But hey, it works. I think I just got... Yeah, I kind of got pushed a little bit by them. But I'm picking up the feathers. He started drowning before he even got down there. Nice. Okay, so it's loud. It's working. It's obviously working. Let's just step away and let them finish dying off. Alright, so working feather farm. And definitely nice to get the revenge kills on the zombies without even having to swing the sword. They'll just drown, and one day when we can do villagers, cure zombie villagers, turn them into villagers, that farm's going to have a whole nother use. But that's not now. That is one day. Somehow I want to get from where we're doing that up and out of there, even if it puts us on the surface, and then, from there, we'll have easy access to it. Ah, sunset. I suppose now's as good time as any to end the episode. I'd like to thank all y'all for watching. And don't forget to check the description below. And God bless.